Stretching to the horizon, these are the massive dipterocarp trees of the Southeast Asian rainforest, shrouded in the morning mist. High above the rainforest, a male great hornbill begins another remarkable day. The great hornbill, a creature of stunning plumage and presence, carefully surveys the dense canopy before launching into the misty morning air. The great hornbill rules the forest canopy with a bill unlike any other bird. Deep within the rainforest, the male hornbill makes his presence known with a booming, resonant call, searching among the towering trees. At last, the female disappears into the safety of the ancient tree.
The male arrives, his vibrant casque a stark contrast against the ancient wood.
Together, the pair carefully inspects an ancient tree hollow. Soon, only a tiny gap connects her to the outside world. As the female examines the hollow, the male stands guard, ever vigilant against predators in the dense canopy.
The female retreats into the safety of the hollow tree, a critical moment. Her mate remains outside, an imposing sentinel against predators.
A remarkable sight. The male great hornbill delivers vital supplies to this chamber.
From this moment on, the male becomes her only connection to the outside world. Slowly, the entrance closes until only a narrow feeding slit remains.
The male great hornbill stands guard over the sealed nest. As the weather turns,
Now, the female great hornbill's survival depends entirely on her mate. As the golden light of sunrise bathes the canopy, the male great hornbill quietly takes to the air. Every sunrise marks the beginning of another life or death journey. Every sunrise marks the beginning of another life or death journey. At last, he discovers a towering fig tree overflowing with ripe fruit. The first food source is almost empty. Every failed search wastes precious energy.
The great hornbill, a magnificent creature of the rainforest, has spotted its target. With powerful...
Then, at last, a tree heavy with ripe fruit appears in the distance. He cannot afford to waste a single opportunity. With the tropical storm rolling in, the hornbill takes to the increasingly turbulent skies, a race against the elements. At last, he discovers a towering fig tree overflowing with ripe fruit. In the heart of the rainforest, the monsoon rages. But for the great hornbill, failure is not an option. Heavy rain slows him down, but he refuses to turn back. He carefully regurgitates the figs, passing them through the narrow slit. It's a delicate exchange. Every successful journey ends with another meal safely delivered.
As the tropical downpour subsides, the male great hornbill stands sentinel over the sealed entrance, preparing for his next foraging run.
Tomorrow, the rainforest will test him once again. Every sunrise begins another dangerous search for food. With a beak full of ripe figs, the male great hornbill navigates the dense canopy, returning to the sealed nest where his family awaits. Only a handful of ripe figs remain. Every tree he visits holds only unripe fruit. Against the torrential downpour, the male hornbill pushes onward, sustenance for the family waiting in the hollow tree. Then, a tree filled with fruit appears ahead. He gathers as much fruit as he can carry. As the deluge subsides, the magnificent great hornbill arrives at the nesting chamber, a crucial moment in their breeding cycle. With food secured, the long journey home begins beneath darkening skies.
A testament to paternal care, the male meticulously passes ripe figs through the narrow slit to the secluded female.
He refuses to give up despite the storm. Every successful journey keeps the hidden family alive. Having provided for his mate one last time, the male departs, trusting the ancient tree to keep his family safe until the dawn. Tomorrow, the journey begins again. The male returns with another meal for the hidden family.
The male great hornbill meticulously delivers food through the narrow slit, a vital task while the female is sealed within the nest cavity.
The chick finally breaks free from its shell. Inside the dark tree cavity, the vigil is almost over. A tiny crack on the shell signals the arrival of the next generation. Every journey now feeds both the mother and her newborn chick.
After weeks of incubation, the first cracks appear. The tiny great hornbill chick begins the arduous process.
The hungry chick quickly learns to ask for food. A moment of tenderness within the sealed nest. The adult female uses her massive beak with surprising delicacy. The father never stops searching for food. Hidden inside the tree, the tiny family grows stronger every day.
With extreme precision, the mother delivers the precious morsel to her vulnerable offspring, deep within the safety of the tree cavity.
The growing chick needs more food with every passing day. The tiny great hornbill chick sealed in the dark cavity, lifts its head for the very first time, desperate for food from its mother. The chick grows stronger with every meal. Leaving the safety of the ancient tree, the male begins his tireless quest for sustenance in the endless rainforest. For the first time, the father hears his chick calling from inside the nest. The male great hornbill returns to the sealed nest, bringing a vital fig to his waiting chick inside the tree cavity. Hidden inside the ancient tree, a new life is preparing for an even greater journey.
The female great hornbill uses her massive beak to chisel away at the hardened mud, seeking vital minerals hidden beneath the surface.
Bathed in warm sunlight, these tiny fragments of dried earth begin their long, slow descent to the forest floor. Inside the dark cavity, the female great hornbill begins the arduous task of breaking the mud seal, freeing herself and her chick after months of confinement. Deep within the ancient wood, a single ray of light illuminates a hidden world. After weeks sealed inside the cavity, the female great hornbill finally breaks free, blinking in the bright tropical sunlight. For the young great hornbill, this moment marks a critical threshold, the very first glimpse of the world beyond the safety of the nest.
Here, deep within the rainforest canopy, the fledgling great hornbill makes a crucial maneuver, carefully testing the entrance to the nesting cavity.
This magnificent juvenile, still finding its footing, unfurls its enormous wings for the very first time. The adult male great hornbill approaches the nest, bringing a vital delivery of food for the hungry chick waiting inside the tree cavity.
Tucked deep within the rainforest canopy, the hornbill chick relies entirely on its mother for survival.